now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars. And also the Oliva Cigar family. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
I am a blues man. I live this life.
I am a blues man.
Are you? Well, hello, everybody. From the blues man himself, Kyle, trying to do his impersonation of somebody, which we haven't figured out.
It's such a great song.
It is a great song.
I mean, the guy is
Carrillo.
Oh, Carrillo. Another.
So anyway, welcome everybody. We got a great guest tonight, man. And hey, hit the share button. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight.
Geez.
You know,
Rob Canillo is not related to E.P. Carrillo or Carrillo, the cigar maker. Rob is a musician, just in case somebody got that confused.
Yes,
Ronnie.
he's a fantastic musician, and he's written some incredible music. He's also the music of our show.
Yep.
So if you get a chance, check him out. Go on his Facebook page. He's on a little mini tour. He gets out there all the time.
Just produced an album here.
He's got an album coming out.
Yes.
So he's just finished it. He was this past weekend. He was at a brewery. They actually made a can with his logo on it. Is so pretty cool for the tour.
It is.
Yeah.
Rob.
Heck yeah.
Well, again, welcome everybody. Thank you again for all the support. We have an exciting show this evening, and as you noticed, there is a missing Chooch on the show tonight.
And it's not me this time.
No, it's not. So let's talk who we are. I'm Ronnie Pecorini. This is Kyle Jesso.
Good evening, everyone.
And sitting alone by himself, the Chooch master himself, Cousin Frank.
Cheers, everybody! Cheers. That's all I can say. It's sad to not have Bob here because
Retired Bob. That's where you know him.
But at least he's not falling asleep on the couch. So sometimes you wonder, is he awake? Is he asleep? But no, he's not. He's not here. But he's here in spirit.
In spirit, for sure, or in smoke, whatever you want to say.
I mean, we're spirits.
Let's have one. Here's the retired Bob tonight.
Cheers to retired Bob.
Cheers.
And Kyle, before we start, I mean, hey, we're smoking a wonderful cigar by La Única by J.C. Newman.
J.C. Newman.
It's a Dominican puro. So La Única número ciento. I don't know if that's correct. Ciento. 100. Number 100. So
we'll work on our Spanish later on in the show.
Yeah, now, who knows? I mean, I try to half Italian, half Spanish. We do our best here.
Yeah, it kind of intermingles with itself.
Almost sounded like pig Latin to me, man, the way you butched it up. Hey. But, that's a Frankism no matter what. I'm going to drink to it. Hello, Frankism or what? Take it anyway. Let the people drink, Frank.
I know. No, listen, it's all about drinking on this show.
Hey,
if
the more you drink, the better we are. So
that's right. The better we sound. And look, we're actually, by the time you're finished drinking, we're like 25-year-old studs. Everybody forgets that.
Oh, wow. Sorry, folks.
We're I don't know about that.
Frank's already been drinking. He's been drinking without Bob. That's for sure.
Hey, you can't stop,
No.
Frank says, Frank doesn't drink anymore, but he doesn't drink any less either. So
it is. Are we running here? Did you hit the record?
We're fine. We're good.
We're
live.
We're live.
I don't see the time.
Live.
I'm looking for the time.
We're alive. Look at the audience. People are commenting. Who do you think we are?
I can't read.
Come
I'm
on.
Bob tonight. I can't read.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Ronnie Ronnie can read his phone, and that's about the distance that he's allowed.
And get this. He just got a new prescription not too long ago either. So
it's a year old already.
I mean,
I need a bigger monitor. I really do. I need a bigger monitor. If I can only figure out how to put that on TV, it would work. But that's too far away. The distance
that this is compared to the distance of the TV is the same. You're still not going to be able to see it, Ron.
Guys, you see, they love picking on me, no matter what I do or say.
We're gonna have to get you those Google goggles, that
like
it's
Mr.
a screen
Magoo?
right on your eyes.
I like that. Let's try it. All right, let the company pay for
We
it.
got a bunch of folks chiming in. We got
Everybody's
Ian
got
Simpson,
something to say. Yep.
Yowl or Yoel, however you'd like to pronounce that. And
one
then
of our main listeners. But let's welcome back. Let's welcome back Ian Simpson. I mean,
Ian Simpson is back.
He is back. It's I'm glad everything's working out okay with the family, and thank you so much for coming back. We've been praying for you. So good to see you back there.
Thank
buddy.
God everything has turned out well with your family.
That's important.
We're sending our prayers.
Yep, and we've got the only person that I could say drinks more than I do. This man, Joey Gulino.
He's already 2 bottles into the show, and it just started.
Every post that Joe puts out there, he's got like 35 bottles in the background. I mean, it must be nice when you're a writer for the Whiskey Network.
And I love how he smokes like 4 or 5 times a day too. He's always got a cigar in his hand.
But this way,
smoked.
No, he never smoked. He gave up the donut.
Brownie.
See the bad influence we are on people.
he gave up the donuts in the squad car and smoked cigars. Think about 8-hour shifts. He probably go through 2 cigars every 2 hours. They don't need no coffee, no.
He does not smoke in the squad. He does not smoke in the squad.
In the squad?
No.
He
can't smoke in the squad.
All right, so he drives, he pulls over to the corner. He steps out. He does directions. Everybody coming.
I would pay good money to see Joe Gulino trafficking an intersection with a cigar in his mouth.
That would be awesome.
We should offer free swag to anyone in the Chicago area who sees Joe directing traffic. I want to see that video.
That's like Benny Hill. Yes, Joe, we did F your life up. Thanks for joining us.
But in all good, we love you, Joe. We razz you because we love you.
Don't tell him that. His head's going to get bigger.
Anyway, guys, we have a great guest tonight.
We do.
Yes.
I
mean,
he's a comedian, too, from what we see.
I know.
He's going to fit right in.
Anybody who goes by the name WD, Wade.
That's serious.
So it's like WD. The thing that I thought about, it's like WD-40. So I'm thinking, he's going to lubricate the conversation.
Oh, boy. Hey, it's a family show. Hey. Lubrication, Frank, you're thinking dirty already.
Because, we can get a little squeaky.
We have a couple of women on this show. Listen.
Well, he was an ex-Navy guy, so maybe this is right up his alley. You never know.
He could be a semen releaser, I don't know.
Look at Christopher Eden has had a good one. Weapons of mass destruction.
Whoa. We got a new nickname.
A new nickname.
Oh. We got to be careful there.
All right. I wonder if Bill's going to appreciate that. That's business, right? It's business.
It's business. It's strictly business.
Well, everybody who's joining us, we got enough people on. Hey, one last request. Please hit your share button. Let's get Bill out there to everybody Ask them to share it.
Damn good product.
Oh, an amazing product. Amazing product that, it is a conversation piece and it works. I have one here with me all the time. So
just
I'm not
be careful
what
fingers. Parties you go to so they don't throw it away on you.
Exactly.
Well, that's happened to you. So this is a real story. When you see the product, folks, you really need to keep that close to your heart or in the pocket or somewhere. Don't leave it on a pizza box or next to an ashtray because
it may disappear.
It's so realistic that, well, you know what? Instead of talking about it, Frank,
hold on. Commercials.
Let's go to your sponsors.
See,
you cut me down. We haven't even had the Earthling on, man.
I didn't cut you down.
The Earthling hasn't even shown up yet.
If I cut you down, it'd be normal size.
Well, this is true. So, from 12 to 6 is normal. Okay, let's go. Anyway, folks, hit the share button. We'll be right back with our special guest. Frank, take it away.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in 1. A specially blended Grand Palmier XS VSOP cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita two-way humidification.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, The Art of Magic.
Over the Rhine Premium Cigars is located in the heart of Cincinnati, 50 yards south of historic Findlay Market. We offer both known brands and the finest boutique cigars available. Feel free to bring your favorite beverage and relax in Dude Daycare, where dudes of all genders are welcome. We look forward to serving you at Over the Rhine Premium Cigars. And we are a proud member of the Boutique Cigar Association.
All begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our 2 major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And we're back.
We are back indeed.
Why don't you
Welcome,
put the phone down
everybody.
and actually think about the show we're doing?
I am. I was just
He's thinking about it. That's the way Ronnie
listen.
thinks. Looking
Christopher
down.
Egan. I'm talking to
Egan.
Chris
Egan now.
Egan.
He's now Egan.
Egan. Hey, everybody.
Listen.
There's
Egan.
the first Ronnieism of the night.
You
No,
hear
that's
what you want to
You
hear.
said Egan.
You
He
hear
said
what you want to
Egan. I
hear.
heard Egan.
See?
No, that's because he said it. I'm going to drink anyway because I'm thirsty.
Man,
Okay.
See?
What a-
Yeah, see?
Too wet to get a fire going. Been raining for the past 2 days.
Oof.
Oh, well, smoke inside and tell Michelle it's okay. All right. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Hit the share button. We got a wonderful guest this evening, and you know what? He's full of laughs. He's certainly going to fill in good for retired Bob. That's for sure. And we don't have to worry about him falling asleep in the chair.
Well, he's definitely
So,
got more
you know,
hair than retired Bob. So.
He does. He does. It's all right.
He's a man after my own head here. You know?
Well, we can see how that goes. Anyway, folks, we want to welcome the W.D. Wade, but I like to call him Bill. Welcome to the show, everybody. Send your questions. We're going to try to get them all answered tonight.
How you doing, folks?
And here's
Well, I'm going to
the...
start off real quick.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
There you go. I told you he's taking over for retired Bob. It's your show.
And with regards to lubrication, that's between me and my wife.
And Frank, you gave him the material to go ahead with it.
There you go, brother.
It's called a toss-up. I like to toss things up and see if they get hit around.
You serve it up, I'll spike it all day long.
Yeah, nice. I love that. I love
How
that.
y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Awesome. Awesome. How are you?
So anyway,
I'm
Benjamin
doing good.
says he's got more hair on his head on his face than the entire cast has put together. Well, thank you, Ben. I appreciate you really dissecting him, looking at it. Yeah, he actually does have more hair than Frank and I, and maybe even a little bit more than Kyle. But, it's amazing how our viewers pick up such certain items and things that goes on in this show.
Well, they're very perceptive, Ron.
They are.
That's the one thing about this show.
Let's be honest here. I mean, they picked up on the hair. The fact of the matter is, they missed the fact that I'm bigger than both of you together. So
that really used to be me, but now I give it to you. That's all. Don't mention it. It's my pleasure.
I want you to smack him the next time you see him for me.
That's okay. Don't worry. That's an automatic. It's like the Benny Hill show. I hit him in the back of the head.
I'll send you a nickel. You do it twice.
You got it. That's not a problem. Not a problem.
Welcome, Bill. Appreciate your time coming to the show. And
WD with the Nubber.
And Ron, you can call him Bill because now you've become his
friends.
Friend. Friends.
Well, we knew him last year already, so we go back some time.
We go back.
We go back. We go way back.
Way back to Martinsville.
To August in Indiana.
Yeah, well, I mean, and Ronnie and Frank don't remember it anyways, but I met them both out of TPE several years ago too. So
that was TPE. Maybe you were smoking.
You were smoking weed.
No, I'm sorry, PCA.
Hey guys, everybody drink. There's a Billism.
Bill was doing the TPE. He was smoking some of that cannabis.
He was seeing virtual versions of ours.
I don't want to hear no more about that. Stop that.
His wife is listening. Be quiet now. It's a family show.
I have a day job, for heaven's sake.
I hope you're sharing with everybody except your boss. So anyway, buddy, tell us. I would
share pretty much everything with my boss. She has got to be the best boss I've had in my entire career.
Wow, what a brown noser.
No. That is an absolute fact. I'll find out why later on in the show.
Well, since we're on this show, let's tell us a little bit about how this whole beautiful product of yours has come together.
Yes.
And how about getting a nice close-up?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Ronnie, I think I'm ahead of the game there.
Yeah.
You are ahead. Yes. Go ahead.
Wow. We put up with this crap from them on a regular basis, right?
Yeah, I do.
Listen, you don't even know the crap my cousin gives me. Even though I'm older than him, he doesn't respect the elders. Frank doesn't respect elders. He
Ronnie, with all due respect, I know you well enough to know that you probably deserve half of it at least.
Yeah, see?
I love you, brother. I love you.
That's all right.
Well,
all right. So just to jump right in, I mean, long and short of it is this business has been nothing more than a labor of love and a labor of answered prayer. More than anything else, a labor of answered prayers. Mm-hmm. I had my first cigar probably 4 years ago. And my wife says that because I've known her since I was 14 years old, she says that I'm probably the oldest late bloomer she knows. we're literally driving one day running errands. And our anniversary for our 38th wedding, or for our 36th wedding anniversary, is probably a week down the road. And I just asked her out of the blue one day, because we happened to drive by a cigar and pipe shop, if she would have a problem if I wanted to try cigars. Mm-hmm. She asked all the standard questions that every respectable wife will ask for health concerns. I told her that I had done my research and I answered her questions, but long and short was that I'd always had an affinity for pipes and cigars and the smells and the memories they brought back to me. And I'd always wanted to try one, but I just never gotten around to it. Gotcha. And again, being as I've known her since I was 14 years old, she could pretty much testify to the fact that I've been rather busy. Got to dating her in high school, got married right after boot camp, right after high school, started a family, raised a family, life. And by the time I'm asking her, we're now into 50% gray hair age, and the kids are really close to being out of the house.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's like, no, go ahead. And I had one. Absolutely hated it.
Wow.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Worst cigar I've had. Worst cigar experience I've had to date.
Wow.
Don't mention any names, but I can name.
No.
It wasn't the cigar's fault, Ron. It was the smoker's fault.
I think so.
The inexperience.
Well, let him get into it. Let's talk about it.
No, he's not far off. Because I went into the same cigar shop that I had seen, and this beautiful, lovely, attractive woman that I get to call my friend today, and my business partner's wife.
Okay.
Her name is Rhonda, and she says, what do you think you might like? I said, I don't know. I ain't got no clue. I said, I'm complete novice. She makes a recommendation. I take the cigar home. I have it. I hate it. I come back a couple of days later. She's like, well, what did you think? I said, I hated it. It was in my mouth the next day after like brushing and rinsing 4 or 5 times. She's like, I've never had that happen with that cigar before. She's like, here, try it again. Completely different cigar.
Oh.
It was just the cigar.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm one of those guys that I just don't give up on the first shot.
Yeah.
Good.
You never know what's going to happen out there, that the first shot around may not be the right one.
Right.
Well, they're mostly all hand rolled. So
it's not just cigars. I mean anything in life.
Anything in life.
Right.
Yeah.
I had 4 kids. That tells you something.
Well, at least you tried 4 times. I hated it.
A minimum of 4 times.
I have 3 that I know, but I hated it.
Long and short of it is, I'm also an avid woodworker. I love. My passion is working with wood. I'm an ex-artist and an author, and those are wonderful things that I can call part of my life and part of my time. But I love working with wood and making things that make other people happy. So I'm having cigars and I'm really starting to enjoy them. And the first thing I realize is I'm out in my garage and I'm wanting to have a cigar because I can't have one in the house because the wife will shoot me. She's pretty good aim, so I'm not going to mess with that.
A red dot right here, like Franco.
There you go, brother. Long and short of it is, I start wanting to have one out in the garage. And the first thing I start to realize is I'm a wood turner. My preference is wood turning. And essentially, live ember, wood shavings, they just don't mix too real well. So I'm starting to figure out, okay, look, I got to find some place to keep this where it's not going to go out and start turning bitter, but it's also not going to be near wood shavings. Lo and behold, I find out about in Victorian times, they used to have these little holders they called nubbers. And essentially they were holders for a nub of a cigar. And Victorian aristocracy loved their nubbers. So I'm sitting here looking at this thing and I'm like, okay, first of all, I've seen some of those in the shop and now I'm beginning to realize, no, I don't want anything like that because the one pin, they just spin around and that's a roulette wheel for disaster on my tongue that I'm not willing to have. So I'm like, I can do better. I'm pretty sure I can do better.
Yeah.
So long and short of it is, I come up with an approach that has 2 pins. The pins are much smaller, much sharper than the standard products that are out there. That means they don't damage your wrapper. That means you get the most out of that cigar that you've invested your money in, so you can enjoy the most out of it as well.
Yeah.
So I start with this. And I make 1 or 2 for myself. I'm learning as I'm doing it, making it for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I take it up to the shop, my local shop, where I'm now a member because Rhonda's shop has a lounge that I didn't know about right away. And I have quickly paid for my dues. It's a hell of a lot more comfortable in the lounge than it is in the garage in Texas.
Oh,
in the middle of summer. So I go up there and all of a sudden some guys start seeing me with it. And they're like, what the hell is that? And I show it. All of a sudden guys are like, dude, I need one of these. Yeah, I need that is cool. I need one. And they're giving me ideas for little tweaks or changes, little improvements, that along the way have helped make and form the product and the product line. And right now, I mean, as you can see in front of you right now, I mean, we've got a number of different models that we do. We even have our ladies models down here. I'll talk more about each of these here in a little bit. Yeah. But the long and the short of it is, I mean, you have a cigar, you're getting down to that point in your cigar where it's starting to get a little bit warm to the touch. It's starting to get a little bit warm to the lips, and you want to finish it out, but you don't want to burn yourself. And you want something that's going to hold it securely so you can enjoy it down to the bit.
Absolutely.
That's what this does. And
you got to tell me about, I love the magnet. I see you're holding the bottom, the top, which is the top, but the magnet actually, look at this. So this way you won't lose the cap when you take it off. So that was ingenious. So you put magnets on both sides.
Well, no, actually, the magnet's just in the base of the handle.
Okay, and then you have
the closure that's in the cap is actually metallic, so it holds it for you.
Ah, gotcha.
But the reason the magnet actually came about, honestly, was because one of our customers is an avid golfer.
Yes, I was about to say.
And he tells me he's telling me one day about when they go out to the golf course, what his experience is like. He goes out there and spends $20 for a cigar that he would normally spend for $12 in the local shop because he wants to have a cigar while he's out on the greens.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
He gets out to the greens and he goes to make his putt, and all of a sudden he's left with the predicament that he's got to either put the cigar on the seat of the cart and potentially cause a problem, or put it in the fertilizer, which he doesn't really want to put back in his mouth.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
So we came up with the magnet idea because that way you could take the handle and literally put it on a metallic surface of the cart, not in the fertilizer, not in the cart seat, etc. And you've got your cigar when you're done with your shot. Nice thing is it also works great on the grill because now you can put it on the grill. So you've got both hands available for the food, for your drink, or your girl.
Oh, yeah, very
Again, I'm a sailor. I work in these kinds of realms.
I tell you one thing. Why don't you hold on a second, because I think we're getting a lot of interest. How about putting where the people can order? Because I think we're going to get a lot of orders for you tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Where
Anybody
can they get
go to our website, which is www.thenubber.com. And at the top of the website, you'll see a little navigation bar there, and you can click on shop. When you click on shop, it'll take you to our product pages, and you can go through there and choose the model that you want. And as you're making your selection, you've chosen your model. Maybe you say, hey, look, I want it customized. I want it customized with my business logo or my initials or my Mason's or my Mason's Lodge number, or I want it with my favorite team, etc. Or maybe I don't want any of those things, but I'm an avid fan of a particular cigar, and I'd really love to have a particular cigar band put on it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
Perdomo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
And here's another one. Whoops, I knocked that over.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Monte Cristo, yeah.
Okay.
Now, that looks like, is that a Lancero almost? Did you?
That's our Lancero model.
Wow.
I'll talk a little bit about that one in a second. But the point is, you can go to the website, go to shop, choose your model. There'll be a section in there where you can actually give me some instruction or some ideas of what it is you want customized on your product.
I got one here for you. Do you do one for Bart Simpson?
I can do that.
There you go, Ian. Get a Bart Simpson one. They're asking.
Additionally, you'll also see that there's a little checkbox there if you want a simulated ash on the base of your cigar.
Yeah, which is great.
Boy, I love that.
Yes.
I love that really. Simulated ashes. It's so amazing. Nice. I mean, that's a ton of work that you've done. I was looking at that. I'm like, okay, so you actually carved that and then painted that, right? You did some kind of painting on that. It looks so real. It's wild. I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, so I mean, what we found out after about the first year or two was that, surprisingly for us at least, the surprise was over 95% of our sales are customers wanting them customized, which makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, you spend money on your cigars. You don't want to waste your money. You spend money on your accessories, and if you can customize it to your personal preference, you don't want to lose that either. So that way you can quickly identify it.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Show the magnet.
So again, you can go to our website. You can choose whatever product you want that's there. If you have questions, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. We will be glad to respond to any customer's email and help out in any way that we possibly can. Every product comes with the magnet as well as with the dual pins. The only thing that's majorly different with the products are the sizes and or the gender. So essentially, we have our ladies line as well, which you will see on our website. And again, these all look like lipstick cases for a very good reason. Because Ronnie doesn't carry lipstick.
Whoa.
But his wife does.
I thought I did see one in his man purse.
Hey, Frank, don't go there.
Cousin, you
Frank,
savage.
don't go there.
Well, listen, somebody said, Chris said, what about one with the GC and P?
I think he saw it.
He saw one on there. He saw it. Yeah.
There you go, man. Yep. So this is, if you want one from our show, you can have this, guys, right there. Just ask us, and I think we'll get it to you. We'll figure things out in the future here real soon. But these are beautiful. They really are. They're, I mean, the ash work on that is just unbelievable. I mean, it really just, it's a cigar.
Yeah.
It really is. Tell the story about how you lost yours.
The reason why we designed them in the shape of a cigar was relatively simple in explanation. Nobody wants to carry an additional accessory around when they don't have to.
Yes.
Everybody that smokes cigars, though, almost everybody has some form of travel door.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it makes perfect sense that if you've got an accessory that'll fit in the travel door,
why
that
not?
that's not a hard sell.
No.
So we made them so that they're in different sizes for different purposes. Kyle, if you or Frank could run through the slides,
absolutely, yes.
Then I can kind of talk to each one a little bit more.
Yep. Here we go.
Folks, pay attention and get your orders ready, man. And this is some great stuff.
So this is our classic line, and our classic line has 5 primary models. So starting from the left, you have what we call our nub. It's our shortest and our smallest. Pocket sized. I think it's about 4 inches in total, 4.5 inches in total length.
Oh, you're used to that, Ronnie.
Then we have
after I take the blue pill. After I take the blue pill, you know, I'm telling you, I'm sorry, Bill.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? That's all I'm going to say. You suck.
You know, I always grow half the size. I mean, apparently when I go shake, he's looking. I don't know. You know, it's my personal life here.
Ronnie, I have more faith in you and Kyle.
Now instead of people asking, "Hey, is that a roll of quarters in your pocket?" Could be, "Hey,
I take it out and I say, "No, it's my number."
You guys are killing me because I've been a good boy. Believe me, I have been a good boy.
Are you catching a fishing line yet?
There is a story that I have been biting my tongue on, but I know all bets are off. You guys are screwed. My wife is, I guarantee you, I'm going to get in trouble later on with my wife because you guys
get in trouble. I hope we get you in trouble with her. Go ahead.
There you go. So if we can,
with the
Kyle
slides.
or Frank.
Yes,
we got it.
We go to slide number 4.
No. Yeah. Okay. So this is our nub. It's
That's
around 4.5 inches in length. The pins, like we mentioned earlier, smaller, sharper than what you normally see on products, simply because we don't want to damage that wrapper. I mean, I've actually got customers that have actually taken photos and shown me where they have taken these pins out, put them right back with no damage to the cigar at all.
The wrapper, yeah.
Here's our Nubber. This is our biggest seller. This is our classic model. This one is 6 inches in length.
Mm-hmm.
This is our chief model, which I named in memoriam of my father, who was a Navy veteran like myself.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's torpedo shape. Beautiful.
You can't have a torpedo and not think Navy. I had to do
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
So then we have our King model, which is for all of our baseball fans out there.
Awesome. Yeah.
Love it.
Come on, Yankee fans, buy them.
I like that. I like that a lot.
That's very cool.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Looks
And
just
then
like
if
a
we
bat.
can hold on this one for a second.
Hold on.
This one is our Lancero.
Oh,
And you'll notice this one is obviously a wee bit different.
Yes.
Yep,
It's got our normal Nubber pins at the top portion that are covered by the cap.
Uh-huh.
But it also has a draw tool in the bottom portion of it that is filled by the handle.
That is, yeah.
Wow.
That's
We have this one available in what we call our Lancero model. And if you go to our website, you'll also notice we have a series of product which we call our artisan line. It's made with exotic woods, and that one also has a Churchill size model that has the same tools in it.
Gotcha.
All of our products are customizable. We have 3 stains for Connecticut, Maduro, and Sun-Grown. Sun-Grown is our top seller, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
We have simulated ash, as well as customizable artwork. And as of tonight, we are announcing a new customization function.
Hold on, we got an exclusive. Exclusive. Hold on. Take it away, Bill.
I-5 is closed down, and God knows where we are. Ronnie's had one drink too many, and the helicopter's going down fast.
I'm taking another one.
All right. As of tonight, we're announcing a new customization we've recently come up with, which we're calling Now That's an Ash, where you will see the simulated ash that you see in the middle here. This is normally a $2.50 upcharge. We're going to be adding the Now That's an Ash customization capability. At the end of this week, we'll be adding it to our website, and that will be a $10 upcharge as well.
Gotcha.
We did this primarily because we know how many guys like to try to have that ash, but their cigar doesn't work with them, if you will.
Right.
And we know that Winston Churchill cheated. I gotta admire a guy that's going to try to work with Adolf Hitler and say, "You can't do this." So I'm going to work with that. So we have the ash customization we're adding as well.
Nice.
I think from our features, I mean, you've already heard the bulk of this. We've got our pins, smaller and sharper, custom artwork, custom ash. We have a magnet in the bottom to hold the cap, or for other metallic surfaces to give you a stable, sturdy hold for your cigar. Now, works great for the grills and the golf cart.
Now, people would want to ask and say, would this be TSA friendly?
Yes. As a matter of fact, when we did PCA and TPE, I traveled on both by putting them in my checked baggage. Went straight with no problem.
What about carry-on? Do you know if it'll go
carry-on? I think I had 1 or 2 in each one.
Okay.
But I mean, keep in mind when I did the checked baggage, I mean, I'm going to shows, I'm carrying hundreds.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
So, but I mean, I'm going onto the aircraft with my standard travel door and my travel box. So I've got my cigars, my cutters, etc.
Because that was the one thing that prevented me. So I just went to Vegas a couple weeks ago, and I was leery about taking mine with me to Vegas because I was like, I don't want to lose this at TSA. So I held off on it, and I tell you what, I damn near needed this out in Vegas because we were on the golf course and it was gusting to about 30-mile-an-hour wind. So it didn't matter where I put my cigar. It was blowing all over the course.
Right. And I mean, I'd love to say that I've got some type of TSA certification, but let's be honest. I mean, it's going to vary from airport to airport.
Right.
Look at Bruce. Look, I love Bruce. He goes, "Do you already have the Great Cigar and Pipe Show artwork? If we order one with that?"
No.
Hey, Bruce, that's what you get. You get a sarcastic answer.
Bruce,
we have no idea what we're talking about, Bruce.
I don't know how
this does not exist.
Yeah, this is just actually a decal we put on ourselves. No, it's.
I mean,
Bruce,
sorry, Bruce. In the words of the famous Jeff Foxworthy, here's your sign. No, Jeff. I mean, Bruce, we'd be glad to do it for you. I've got the artwork. I'll be glad to take care of it for you, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Now we have to get to these because I think that these, it's a wonderful line because I look at these and I say to myself, this is genius, literally.
And it's been a hit with the ladies because when we were at Smoke at the Creek, he was selling these things like crazy to all the girls there at the show.
Exactly.
I think he sold out.
I didn't come home with any Ronda models.
Yeah,
I went out there with like 30 or 40, and I think I came back with 0.
Yeah,
I came back with more of my standard product line that I did with the Rondas because the ladies were just gone.
So
and we love doing them for the ladies because, I mean, they look like exactly what you want them to be.
Yeah.
But now we have to backpedal a little bit because of Ronnie.
Who's Ronnie?
That's kind of what happens.
This particular model here.
Oh, that looks a little.
When it first came out, it was our first model.
Does it have a vibration system in there too?
and does it come with batteries? Ronnie wants to know.
I just want to know.
Okay, now here's where it's sad because y'all had to steal my punchline.
That's the type of guys we are.
I'm sitting in Las Vegas.
Oh no!
At PCA.
Yes.
In front of Berta Brava. And Cynthia Fuente.
Oh,
nice.
Cynthia sees the model I just showed you.
Uh-oh.
She literally leans over to Berta and says, "You know what this looks like?" I swear to you, I wanted to hide and I bought.
I would have been right there and showed in person quickly. I would not have waited, man.
Ronnie, that's probably because you can outrun your wife. I can't.
Not these days.
Ronnie doesn't run anywhere.
So,
well,
Bill,
I'm better than retired Bob.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So you have all of these different lipstick cases. Now, do you get the cases and then drill them out and do all of that work? Like, how does that all work? Because just doing that is a lot of work.
I actually order the cases in bulk.
Okay.
And I look. I take honestly 90% or better of the stuff you see here today is based upon some form of feedback or another from customers.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So these models that you see here right now.
Yes.
I started off picking 1 or 2 just as a prototype approach.
Okay.
These 2 right here, the one that you're seeing right now in the top middle, if you go back.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Yeah, there you go.
Top middle and the bottom middle.
Yes.
Those are actually based upon feedback from Ash Red from the Leaf and Grain Society.
Yes.
And Karen Berger.
Oh, okay.
They both said they'd love to see something in a rose gold. Now, if you go back to the slide, everything you see here except for the top right and the middle left is part of our Ronda line.
Gotcha.
The 2 that I just pointed out, though, are actually named the red after Ash Red.
Oh,
nice.
Awesome.
So, but I mean, again, they have the magnets as well. The only hiccup on the ladies' models, the Rondas or the Reds, is we do not have the ability to customize those like we can our wooden products.
Right.
Simply because they're made of plastic, they're already pre-manufactured, and they don't hold up to some of the treatments that I have to use to do the customizations on the other products.
Oh,
gotcha.
Sure.
Have you thought about possibly using some kind of maybe decal or something that you can adhere to the lipstick case? Would that work? Like almost like a transparency that you can print down to.
I was thinking like a laser etch, or even doing like a laser.
Laser.
Again, the problems with both of those are that with the decal approach, unless you're going to go back and spray it with a protective coating of some portion, then the decal ink will start to rub off because of the hand wear. And the laser approach won't work nearly as well either, because the materials that these cases are made out of have a very low thermal threshold.
Oh, okay.
So the reason they work for our product, however, is because the thermal transference from the cigar to the pins to the hardware that is put into the device, that mitigates all of that thermal transference.
Let's say it's probably nominal.
Beautiful.
Nominal.
Right.
All right. Before we get a little deeper, guys, and I know Bruce Stark is probably have to make his run.
No, he just joined.
I know, but it's still, it's that time for sponsorship, gentlemen. Hold on, and guys, get ready with your questions, and please hit your share button, and let's get WD out there to the world. Frank, take it away.
Howard G. Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind.
You got the one-of-a-kind rankings. They got me at 89. I'm cool with that.
We are focused on evolving as a dynamic brand and bringing you new flavor-filled blends that you'll enjoy and want to share. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes. We grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. Blue Smoke Atlanta is the vision of Robin Blue, founder and CEO, and represents an award-winning luxury smoking accessory line based in Atlanta and sold worldwide. Since 2019, Blue Smoke Atlanta's goal was to redefine traditional smoking accessories into a timeless collection of exquisitely handcrafted luxury products to include cigar pokers, cannabis clips, jewelry, and other awesome things. For an elevated smoking experience, visit us at www.bluesmokeatl.com.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market. Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco is sure to have something that will excite you. Shop our online humidor at www.mountainsmokewd.com.
A family of 4 generations in tobacco. It started in Odense, Denmark, 141 years ago, 1882, with a factory and a retail store by Eric Peter Stokeby. 4th generation is a premium quality brand consisting of a selection of tin and loose tobaccos made in Denmark, pipes, made of the finest quality briar and superior accessories from leather goods, lighters, and pipe tools. The selection of fourth-generation products are available in premium pipe and cigar stores in the U.S. and many European countries. Check out fourthgenpipetobacco.com.
And we're back.
Hello, everybody. Please hit the share button. We have so much more to go here. And we're having a grand old time here with our friend Bill.
Yeah, we're nubbing it out here.
We are totally in the land of the nub.
In the zone.
We are nubbing. And Nubber is the nubbing device tonight.
I tell you this, man, Bill, this is like the best. I don't understand why every cigar smoker doesn't have this in their arsenal, because this is by far the one of the best, other than your lighter. This is one of the best tools you can have in your bag.
Exactly. I mean, I love it on all levels, but I have a question about when you're putting a cigar branded band around your product. Do you lacquer them on? What do you do? Like, what's that process?
What I normally do is I will secure them to the product first. And then I will hit them with at least 3, if not 4 coats of a clear coat to protect the label so that it holds up against the constant handling.
Right.
Because I mean, we all know that. I mean, we're going to have oils. We're going to have microscopic dirt. I mean, we don't want that to always show up.
Correct.
And that's why we put those extra coats on there to make sure that it lasts as long as possible. Our goal from the get-go has always been, this is not something I'm doing strictly for cash, if you will. To me, I have my heart in this.
This is passion. This is passion.
If I'm making this, I want this to be, and it's always been a part of our mantra, that we want this to be an heirloom product.
Right.
We want this to be like grandpa's pipe. Something that when you get to that age and grandpa's no longer here and grandpa or grandma says, hey, this is for you because we now know that you're enjoying cigars, we want you to be able to take pride in that.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. You know, when I was thinking about it, when you have it with the different manufacturers' bands on them, you know, what a way for the manufacturer and you to co-op and do some very nice things for their customers, whether it's, you know, as part of a box, they can get a Nubber that has their favorite, you know, cigar that comes with it. So it's something that they will always remember that cigar to buy. So it doesn't go away because it's, like you said, it's forever. And that's the great part about it, because after you smoke that great cigar, it's usually gone. And sometimes those limited editions, you'll never get again. So it's a great way to preserve a limited edition cigar for that consumer. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, wow.
No, and we're in the same wheel of thought. I mean, we're a member of the Boutique Cigar Association as well, and we've worked with a couple of different cigar manufacturers when they've wanted to have swag for their events. One of the ones that we've worked with most recently is Ohana Cigars, and they've recently rebranded, and they've gone and bought orders from us from the standpoint of having swag available to go with their product. And we're always in the market to work with any cigar manufacturer, and we have a separate pricing structure just for those types of situations with manufacturers. And we also have our wholesale pricing structure for anyone else that is out there, whether it be brick and mortar or individual person. I mean, I've done orders where customers are saying, hey, look, we're doing a charity event and we want to get some of your products with our charity's logo on it so we can use them for auctioning. And we will work with them as well, because it's more, again, to me, it's more than just a paycheck. If you
we have a question from our audience, our live audience, studio audience right here, and she's asking, is there any trademark infringements that are happening when you're using those said cigar labels to put on the Nubber?
From what we've been informed, there should not be, because the customer purchases the label with the cigar, and whether it be something that I happen to have in my own personal label library, or I have a customer send to me because I don't have it. Because I mean, that's a fair question. I mean, let's say Frank wants to have one done, and I don't happen to have it in my personal library of bands. I normally go back to Frank and say, hey, Frank, here's my address. Find a band or two that you like, that you feel are in good condition for your taste. Send them to me, and I'll use the better of the two. I normally ask for at least two, though, in case something unforeseen happens.
Right.
The order doesn't get delayed any more than necessary.
Sure.
But again, you've already bought the band with the purchase of the cigar.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. There you go.
Absolutely.
Great question.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fair.
If we can go back to the slides, though, I know there was a couple more things that I wanted to point out from some of them.
We definitely can. Let's go up here to
clickety click.
Perfect stop.
Nice.
So one of the things that we're very, very, very proud of right now is last year we were accepted into a synergy partnership with Operation Cigars for Warriors. And if you're not familiar with what Operation Cigars for Warriors is, I strongly, strongly recommend you go look into them. Their mission statement is to provide those little home conveniences that we all take for granted in active, engaged operating theaters in the military today, whether it be cigars or coffee, or shirts, whatever. I mean, this is their mission statement. And they are one of the few in our time and culture. They're one of the few that has passed pretty much every single review from the government.
Right.
To validate that what they're doing goes to where you're donating.
Yep.
And they have passed it so well that they are being used as an example for other charitable organizations.
Nice.
Last year, we not only got to take on a role as a synergy partner, but we had the distinct honor of being asked to create and design their 10th anniversary commemorative model, which you saw on the slide. On the left-hand side here, it represents all of the different branches of the military.
Yeah,
it calls out it calls out their mission statement: "Live to serve." And you also see their standard logo on our model. 50% of the cost of the commemorative model on the left goes directly back to Operation Cigars for Warriors.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
50% of the cost of the model on the right goes directly back to Operation Cigars for Warriors.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
We are distinctly proud of our heritage and our ability to be partnered with Operation Cigars for Warriors. As I mentioned earlier, I'm 5th generation Navy.
Wow.
Don't know anything else, honestly. Just don't know anything else military-wise. And we are a veteran-owned and operated company. So we take distinct pride and pleasure in that association.
Fantastic.
There's no Ronnieism here, but there is a toast to you.
There is.
Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you very much for
Salute.
your service and for your family's service over the many generations. Thank you.
It's been our pleasure and our honor.
And to all those that have served for our country, too.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
We have more slides?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So these are some of the photos from our gallery from some of our our events and some of our customers.
Nice.
You can see some of the different models. Obviously, you can see there in the middle, we have an entire line of Perdomo ones that we had done for an event.
Nice.
I think I only have like 2 of those left at this point. I think I made them like 6 months ago. Folks see those and they just like, they're gone.
Right.
So,
beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, does Nick have one of those?
I know that Pat Jones, his rep here in Texas, has handed 2 of them off to him. Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, awesome.
Beautiful.
Again, some of our gallery work.
Yep.
Beautiful.
For those that have got an itch to have a particular branch represented, all of them are presented here, as well as the 2 different logos for Operation Cigars for Warriors that you see to the left and the right of my own logo in the middle.
Yep.
Wow.
Some of our ladies models, the Rondas and the Reds.
Can we get the centerpiece blown up a little bit, Frank?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll have to have a conversation with the model on that one, but right now I'm keeping that one to myself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think I recognize those legs.
Yeah, that's when Ronnie shaves his legs.
A gentleman never says. A gentleman never says, Kyle. And
So ain't no
Ronnie's legs
gentleman.
look nothing like that.
Hey, that looks like you. Wait a minute.
Who is that
A
guy?
thinner version of
Oh,
me,
wait a
probably.
minute. Is that the top part of the legs that we just saw?
A gentleman never tells.
That's right. All right.
I love the fact that you have that number stuck to the side of the ashtray. That's a great shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's well represented for sure.
It shows it's true.
Now, this one I particularly like.
Wow.
Just simply because the one that's on the left, that's an image that I got from a customer.
Wow.
Now, what's sad is that's the better of the 2 images.
Oh.
The second image was too dark to be able to use for general purposes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's dark for a reason, because the second image is about 5 or 10 minutes later, and you can literally see light through the mouth of the cigar.
Oh my
to
God.
the other side.
Wow.
Not joking you at all.
I'm going to practice on this one, man. I made it pretty tight, so I'm going to see what I can do with it.
Oh,
The handsome devil in the middle on that last slide, his name is Mr. Jim Clipp, and he's a dear friend of mine. He's at that point in his life where he has the luxury and the enviable position of being able to travel as much as he likes right now. Beautiful. He probably contacts me about once every 3 or 4 months, and I'll see him about twice a month at the lounge anyways, but he'll normally say, "Hey, look, I'm getting ready to get on another cruise line. I need some." And he'll take them out there and sell them.
Oh, okay.
To the other guys that are smoking cigars on the cruise ships.
Yeah, of
just
course.
Because.
Right. Why
What
not?
a great idea.
Right.
Now, is it just, I know you like to do all the wood turning, but are you grooming anyone behind you to take over, for the business? Okay.
Yes. I'm not as young as I once was. I'm not 25, and after 5 drinks, I still don't feel necessarily 18. My wife says I'm nowhere near either of them at this point. I have to tell her, I rebuke you. Go find me, Satan. But no, like I said earlier on the show, the business has really been a long testimony of my faith and my belief in my God and my Savior. There have been struggles along the way. There have been learnings along the way. Yeah. And it has been miraculous for me to be able to share it all. It would take too much time. I can start off by saying I have 2 wonderful business partners, and God put them in my life for a very good reason.
Yeah.
One of them established a business 25 years ago. He is a mature, experienced shark of a businessman. I mean, he just has it all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got this other business partner who is probably halfway between me and my other business partner, but his knowledge is in the cigar and pipe industry.
Right.
Okay.
So God puts me into a situation where I meet both of these gentlemen, and they have to drag me kicking and screaming for like 2 years because I'm still sitting here in my little garage saying, dude, I don't want to have another job.
But it's not a job. It's a passion of love.
Yeah.
I don't want another job.
Yeah.
I can't afford a patent. I can't. And God says, tell him to shut up. And that's what happened. Now, another example. I mean, like every business, you have to learn how to grow.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to learn what's the best decision for your business, the best decision for your pricing, for your customers, for the whole ball of wax.
Right.
There have been what I would probably tell you if we were to talk about them in detail, you would sit there and say, oh my gosh, how on earth would you get past that?
Mm-hmm.
And between the space of a Sunday and a Monday, the mountain is now the molehill.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because that's the way God works.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I have a question for you. So if a customer goes onto your website and
Sure.
they order a product and they want it customized, how long of a process? What's the lead time?
Sure. That's a great question. Our normal quoted lead time, if a customer goes online and they order like 1 to 10 units,
Mhm.
that's probably going to be about a 2 to 3 week window.
Gotcha.
Just simply because we don't start until we know the artwork has been approved in some fashion via email,
Right.
because we document that approval to ensure that we are operating from what the customer says they want.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the customer pays for the product. That
Yep.
way we know that we're starting the clock the moment they expect us to start the clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 to 10 units is usually going to be about 2 to 3 week window minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or I'm sorry, maximum.
Yeah.
Okay. We start our wholesale pricing for anybody that wants to buy wholesale at 20 units and up.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say Kyle gets wind of his lodge wanting to buy 20 of them. And Frank, you get wind of a golf tournament coming up in your area and you want to do some of them.
Right.
I'll sell to either one of you at the wholesale pricing because I don't care. I don't care what you charge your customer.
Yeah.
My goal is always to ensure that I am not undercutting my customer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it's a brick and mortar,
Mhm.
they're getting the same price that you're getting and vice versa.
Right.
Now, whatever they sell it at, I know that right now on my website, my prices are based upon the lowest number I have heard out in the world that folks are charging for my product.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are folks out in California and out in Vegas that are selling it for $50 and $60 a unit.
Right.
God bless them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that on the website because the guy that's buying it from, say, Neptune Cigar Superstore
Mm-hmm.
is buying it for the MSRP that I'm operating from.
Right.
That way I know that I'm always being respectful and supporting those brick and mortars and those individual purchasers out there.
Of course. Of course.
So
It's the only way. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
that's
Totally a
again, that's the
win-win.
only way it works.
Well, folks, hold on. If you got any more questions, get them ready now. We're going to go to our final sponsor break. All right. So ask your questions when we come back, and then we're going to do our special segment that everybody loves called Smoke the Chooch. All righty. All right, folks, we'll be right back. Get ready, because one of these are going to be one of those prizes. I'll give you a choice of two. Your choice. Take it away, Frank.
You got it, Rod.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet no, I didn't come from that. being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are fourth-generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature firehouse cigar line. Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor. R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
And we're back.
All right, folks, hit the share button, get it going. Everybody's excited about this, the final segment of the show.
This is what this cigar is all about. Check this out. So,
oh yeah, Frank, look at you. The vacuum. You might become that winner of that guy. Let's know if you can see that hole, man.
I might be smoking ash soon. That's how
well, you're smoking ash, all right.
I mean, amazing product. Thank you so very much for being on and for providing us, the cigar smoker, an option that we can actually use and enjoy for lifetimes, literally.
Yeah,
So,
because there are some smokes that we just want to take it down. We don't want to give it up. I mean, there are just some cigars you just don't want to give up, and this is the best way to save it right now.
You paid good money for a good cigar. You're going to want to get every bit of it you can out of it.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And this really works. I mean, you can see how close I take mine right to the end here, guys. Yeah. I mean, that's it.
Gentlemen, I'll say it again, like I said earlier on before the show started. Thanks for having me on. Thanks
for coming on, because this is an item that Kyle mentioned earlier. Every cigar smoker should have on hand. No question about it.
Hopefully Bob gets feeling better soon, but anytime you guys need somebody to sit in, holler at me and I'll be glad to join you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like being at the shop and having a good time.
Well, that's what we try to do. That's exactly what we try to have everybody think that they're in a cigar lounge right now, and we're just sitting across from each other, having a great time with a lot of laughs. So, folks, get your last questions in because we are going to get ready here to have a wonderful 3-package giveaway tonight. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show 2 items that we've got for tonight's show. Kyle, you're closer. So let's do this one. So you're going to have your choice to win either the Cigar for Warriors.
Wow. That's beautiful. Now, did you obviously you turned a different piece? So the top of that, did you lacquer that with like a paint? The top looks white, and then you've got like a lighter lumber down at the bottom.
Actually, that's the same. That's the same piece of wood. It's just maple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's maple.
Yeah, it hasn't been stained. It hasn't been stained or painted at all. That's the natural wood color.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So you use maple for all of them?
No. For that series, we did maple.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Normally, we use poplar for our primary products.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
So we have 2 questions already. We have one from Dallas who just jumped on. Obviously, came late. Frank, can you put up where he can get the order?
Oh, absolutely.
Website?
Where they can order? Oh,
yep.
Without a doubt.
So that's one. While you're doing that, Frank, Bill, we got another one from Chris Eden. He wants to know, what is your favorite cigar in the meantime for what you smoke?
Oh, look at that.
Actually, my favorite cigar is a Monte Cristo Classic Series.
Okay.
Nice.
That is just one of those cigars when I don't want to think about work, about home, about anything. That's the cigar that helps me relax with some jazz or some blues music.
Oh, nice.
Jazz and blues can make you don't need anything with jazz and blues. You're just in a whole
No.
world.
I gotta have my cigar, man. I gotta have my cigar.
You can also have a cognac with that cigar too. Just because we do have another sponsor. So this is Johnny, and it's Cigar in a Bottle. It's a great cigar and a bottle, and this is amazing. It's a beautiful cognac bottle that actually has a cigar in it, and it's all plugged up. I think it was 10 years.
It's all plugged up like Ronnie. Like Ronnie.
I'm always plugged up.
He's been plugged up for years there.
But Frank, I'm sorry.
I go to White Castle once a week to clean up.
Oh, hey.
It used to be Taco Bell, but I don't like it.
To be honest with you, I mean, the cognac looks wonderful, but I'm more partial to the picture that was to the left of the cognac myself.
Yes, that's
Jerah. Everybody wants a piece of Jerah. Go to Hearsay Cigar Lounge in Arlington, Texas. Go say hello to Jerah. Tell her the truth sent you.
You go.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly. So
tell her you want to buy this in her lounge.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes,
her lounge. It should have Hearsay on her Hearsay logo on this. So Jerah, we'll be talking to you. You need to get the number because this is a great product. I love this. Oh my God.
So Frank, you do the intro, and then I'll show the other prizes.
Yes, because I've got 2 questions for the audience, so we could have 2 winners tonight. 2 separate winners.
Are you going to do that?
Hey,
yeah, I have 2 questions.
But also so we just showed you 2 of the numbers we have available, but what else do we have available?
But you're going to get one number.
I know, but what else are we giving away?
What else do we have? Well, from one of our sponsors, and it's in the bag. You know how
Ronnie didn't wear it.
Ronnie did not wear it.
I didn't wear it, but I will wear it after you win. So
that is an Oliva polo.
Nice,
right there.
Nice, but that's a double XL. Only Ronnie could fit into that.
Oh, Frank.
yeah, but Frank.
Wait.
Let's be
double
honest.
XL, I think, is still too small.
That's true. I thought he's 4XL now.
Well, I lost 18 pounds, man. Give me a break.
Frank, let's be honest. It's gonna have the Ronti schmutz on it.
Yes,
so
true.
Everybody's gonna want it.
Right here, baby. Right here.
Everybody's gonna want it.
And then we are
2 hands on that
also
one.
giving away a Nub cigar table lighter.
Ooh,
check that out.
A Nub.
And it was brand new. It was in the plastic.
It's still in the plastic.
Yeah, but the box also had the plastic. But so kind of had to open it.
That's nice. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to put the Nubber with the nub?
How about the Nubber with the shirt and the lighter is separate? So you want to do 2? So we got the Nubber in the shirt, and we got
how about Ronnie? You don't listen for a second. How about the Nubber with the nub lighter?
Yeah.
And then the Oliva shirt on its own.
Yeah, perfect.
Doesn't that make more sense?
Yes.
I mean,
I like it.
sometimes you got to use common sense, which isn't so common for Ronnie. So that's why I have to just
there's no sense anyway.
No, Ronnie, let me help you out, brother. Let me help you out.
I'm listening, brother. Tell me more.
It's like you said earlier in the evening. Every squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
That's right.
No, that was Kyle.
Frank just found his for the night.
That's right.
Just found his for the night.
But Frank doesn't have nuts, so that's okay.
That's between you and Frank. I don't want no part of it.
You brought it up, brother. You
no.
Them's nuts fighting words.
No.
All
right.
First,
so prize.
We're going to start with, the most important, what I like to call part of the beginning of this segment, and it's the mascot. So without the mascot, we really can't give away anything. So you chooches out there, that is the chooch.
Yeah, that's the key. Now all of a sudden everybody's jumping on because they heard it.
They heard it. They heard it. It's like a mating call for people. They hear that and they're like, "Uh-oh, it's time for us to pay some."
I don't want to know those people, man. If that's the mating call, I don't want to know them.
Well, when Johnny Carson was on, there was a lot going on too, But
my old man asked me after the third kid, haven't you figured out what caused this? And I said, yeah, Johnny wasn't on.
There you go.
So true.
All right, so let me let's do this. I'll run these while I'm
there's no cigar in the bottle. You go to the website and buy the cigar. We're not giving that away, but we will give one away at our Christmas show. Just giving you a little heads up.
There'll be a bottle there'll be a cigar in the bottle for the Christmas show.
Absolutely.
Or you got to wait a little bit, but hey.
Well, time's flying, man.
Time flies. Exactly. So, I figured during this segment, I first ask what I like to call the dais. So now, Bill, you're part of the dais. So you are please feel free to answer any of these questions that I put out there, because these are not for the audience. They're for Ronnie, Kyle, and today it's you, Bill, instead of Bob. So remember, there's no answer too stupid for this show. So, and Ronnie has.
Oh, that bar is too high for me.
Well, we do have Joey G on, so that's okay.
Okay.
So, he kind of makes up for anything that you ever thought of. But let's do this first one. I love history, and this is why this segment was born. It was born out of history. So. Look at Ronnie shaking his head.
All right. Come on, buddy. Feed us some more history shit.
There you go. All right. Listen. If you listen, you might If you listen, you might actually get one of these right.
So, all right, let me drink to that.
All right. On May 2nd, which happens to be today, in 1952.
Oh, Bob wasn't born yet.
Bob was not born yet, no, but he was already about 85 in 52.
1852? No, that would be 100 years old. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. So 1952. So England's first jet airliner actually was of commission and was out there. There were 36 passengers on board, paying up to £315 for a return ticket. Took off from London for Johannesburg. So, what was the name of this jetliner?
BOC. BOA. BOA.
BOA. What's that?
British Overseas Airlines.
I don't remember the name of the airplane, but I remember the name of the pilot was Amelia Earhart, I believe.
I got lost too.
Maybe she didn't commercially fly yet. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
It was the de Havilland Comet.
Oh,
the de Havilland Comet. So, see, I stumped you guys. So it works.
There we go.
Frank, you say that like you're surprised.
Yeah. he says that because he doesn't want to really tell you that you become a chooch now yourself.
No, it's because he's used to you two. To me, he's trying to challenge me. And I'm like, why? I didn't give you any reason to believe I was anything else.
All
right. We're going to go back to this date in history, 1927. Very important because that was around Prohibition law. And alcohol, I know, alcohol consumption was, obviously not legal. But what sale of what product was incredible? The sales of this product, and it happened to be a product that you could kind of, let's just say, hold on your hip, put on your hip.
Cough syrup.
Well, Chris Eden says church wine.
No, it was the flask.
Yeah.
The hip flask.
The hip flask. There you go.
The hip flask.
So they can hide their.
They were hiding their stuff.
People
got, they're. Hey, people were smart. They know how to. They know how to hide and.
It was criminals in 1927 too. Absolutely, breaking the law.
All right, one more.
It makes me start to wonder if I can get a glass tube and a nubber.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Nice.
Oh,
A flask, a tube. Oh, I think we got something there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you better send a registered letter to yourself. Make sure you get the copy for that.
So, these two chairmen in 2001, on this date in history, were charged by a federal jury for conspiring to overcharge its customers with commission rates because the chairman of the two apparent rival companies had a secret deal to fix commission rates. What were the two companies that were fixing commission rates?
Man, I have
and there were two rival companies.
Fannie and Mae.
Fannie and Mae. That might have been Joe. Can you please tell Ronnie that's as truth an answer? Fannie and Mae. Fannie and Mae. No, it was Sotheby's and Christie's. The two Sotheby's and Christie's auction houses.
Scoundrels.
Basically, they had that they had a deal and said,
under the table.
They said, hey, we're going to set the prices. And if they don't like it, too bad. Where are they going to go? There's only two of us.
That's why my comic books cost too much money.
Exactly.
I hear you.
If you bought it from Christie's or Sotheby's, that was probably the problem.
You got ripped off. Absolutely.
You did.
Bruce Stark said it was definitely Kermit and Fonzie together. I don't know.
It might have been.
It could have been.
It might have been. All right.
So
this is for
question
the audience.
number one.
This is for the first one is for the Oliva shirt.
The shirt that I have not worn yet.
This shirt. All right.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. He might have.
No, it's in the bag.
It's still
sealed. No, here, check that out. Do you see that's good? No, it's all good. Still sealed.
Well, you couldn't fit in that shirt anyway, so it's all right.
I need a quadruple.
It's gonna be a long walk from home for you, brother.
All right, folks. This is for the Oliva shirt.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Bruce.
Okay. On this date in history, May 2nd, 2005, this band reunites for the first of 4 shows in London's Royal Albert Hall, the site of their farewell concert 36 years earlier. The band hasn't played together since their 1993 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction.
This is the audience.
Ready? Go.
Beatles is wrong, Chris.
Chris, come on. By that time, 2 of them were dead.
Led Zeppelin is another chooch answer. That's chooch. So we got 2 chooches. The Beatles is a chooch. Led Zeppelin is a chooch.
Zeppelin's another chooch.
Another chooch. Because
Barry.
Cream.
Oh, Bruce Stark says cream. Huh.
Oh,
could it
man.
be cream?
And this shirt is going to fit Bruce Stark.
It'll fit Bruce. if he wins. I mean, could it be Bruce? Yes, it is cream.
Oh. Yeah, I could put this on a dining room table and just keep adding it up and send one package at Christmas. All right, Bruce, you'll get this. Christmas is coming soon, brother.
Care of 2025.
I hate going to the post office.
It's amazing what Alexa knows.
Yes.
I know, and he uses Alexa. He uses them all, believe me.
You know what?
Alexa, Siri,
that's why I've
Google.
learned people use OCR technology, so I don't put the questions up there anymore because people have gotten very, very slimy.
Yep. Dallas almost had it, but the Erkling beat him.
Yeah, Dallas, good try. But this is for the Nubber, folks. This is for the Nubber.
Okay.
And
take a
the
look
nub.
at this again.
Take a peek because this together is quite a beautiful combination.
One of each. You get to pick
one of
one.
these.
So you let us know which one you like.
Yep. Oh, nice. Beautiful. What a prize.
It is.
What a prize.
This is from Oliva Cigars.
Yep.
And, of course, our special guest tonight with the Nubber. I mean, these are beautiful. Absolutely stunning stuff. Go on the website. Put the website up one more time so the losers can start buying.
That's right. Yes, folks, you got to go to thenubber.com and put your order in because guess what? When you get one, you're going to say, wow, I wish I had this earlier.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
That is truly
It's a conversation piece. And I'm
Yes.
telling you, you're going to be the main hit right there in the crowd. People are going to talk to you about it.
They're finally going to talk to you, Ronnie.
Nobody talks to me.
Well, they know
But
better.
when I show up with the Nubber, they will. I'm telling you now.
Oh yeah, they talk about you and your nub. That's for sure.
That's it. They talk about
Leave my 4 inches alone.
He gets snubbed.
Bill, they kill me. They kill me.
Dude, you need to bring your wife on for a testimonial.
She'll be lying.
All right, Kyle, you got the music ready?
Oh,
We're ready.
All right.
All right, guys, here we go.
Okay,
Well,
pay
what does
attention,
Bruce say?
folks. Pay attention. What agency has 1,200 special agents, 900 civilian professionals, and over 200 military members, operates from over 140 locations around the world to prevent terrorism, protect secrets, and reduce crime?
Oh, everybody's good. I bet you
come
Barry Bones should get
Come
this one
on.
right away.
This is an easy one.
Oh,
no,
Ian, CIA.
Nope. CIA is wrong.
Justice
Department, no.
Wrong.
Christopher, CIA.
No.
Wrong.
Chooch.
Where
No,
is Barry?
Chooches.
IRS.
Chooch.
Oh.
Chooch.
Oh, wait.
Barry Bones, I'm counting on you.
Christopher said
FBI.
Homeland.
Wrong.
Christopher Eden says Homeland Security.
Nope. Wrong.
No.
OSI.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh, Barry. Oh, you let me down.
You
bum.
chooches.
Wrong.
Oh, you
I'll
chooches.
give you a hint.
No. Let him fight it out.
I'll give you a hint. This man who we have on served in this part of the service.
Coast Guard.
You heathen!
NDI.
NDI.
No,
the
and
Navy.
what is the name of the service, Chris? Hey, folks, there's a TV show called it. That's not for a fucking clue.
I knew it up front.
The Navy. There's more to
The
it,
name,
Bruce.
folks.
Come on, guys.
CSI.
It's not CSI.
It's close, though. Another letter or so.
Christopher Yowell. Could that be correct?
I think he's right.
He says it's NCIS.
Christopher,
Could that
you are
be
correct.
Could that
The guy
be
that
correct?
said CSI is dyslexic.
It is correct. The NCIS.
Look at that. And Barry Bones came right after Chris. Sorry, Barry. I was pulling for you because I thought you would nail it. But no, Christopher Yowell wins again. Chris, I got the other price on the dining room table. So you're saving me on postage, guys. You really are.
Hey, Joshua Rivas came in late. Josh, we love you, but you came in late on this one.
He came in late. He was
Came
on
in late.
Looks like he was on
Christopher,
YouTube.
we need to know which one you want.
Yes.
And then we will put that in your package to be delivered in 2026.
No,
Be a carrier
at least
pigeon.
by Christmas. Yes.
Chris says you'll see it next year.
Oh no!
Right after Santa gets over COVID.
Folks, you gotta, what did I have to serve that one on a platter for God's sake?
Yeah, of course,
Chris says the Cigars for Warrior.
All right, that
choice.
one is yours. Yes.
All right, buddy. There you go.
Beautiful.
You're getting that one
Congrats,
with
because this is just awesome.
And
really
the Nubber table lighter. Oh, you are going to have a blast
when he gets it. No, I'll put them both out. Don't worry. Don't worry.
They're going to show up and he's going to say, when did I order this?
He's going to be an older man when he gets it. I can tell you.
See, even better. We could just like send one thing out at a time, and it just shows up randomly at any given time.
That's what happens.
Well, I don't know what happens
Either
now.
way, his wife is still going to yell at him for it.
I hear it every morning. I'm a busy guy. This is a passion of love that I do here. I actually make $1.99. I make tens of dollars a week doing my regular job. Give me a break.
Oh, come on.
That's why I love my son. I mean, he has so many packages show up during the week for other purposes that every once in a while when one shows up for me, my wife doesn't even ask if it's cigars.
That's good.
Good.
Like,
Joshua, thank you
that's
for
not cigars. Those are manufacturing materials. Yeah, that's the story.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah.
And enjoy those cigars, Joshua, from the Don Kiki cigar line that you won. Congratulations.
Well, see,
on
for
that.
you, Bill, all you got to do is be like, it's research, honey. This is all research.
Oh, no. That one got burnt up a long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah.
If you can do us a solid, take a picture of it, hold it up, tag us in Instagram, on Instagram or on Facebook,
whatever,
whatever. Just put it up there, tag us, thank us.
Yeah.
We love the promotion, and it helps build our brand, which we need all the help we could get. We're not.
Then it actually shows that the people who are winning are actually getting their gifts.
True. It's true.
They actually.
And if you want to show the postmark date, you could do that too.
Versus all those schmucks who keep lying about us.
They know they're going to get it. They all know. They all know. They all know.
They all know they're going to get it. The only question is whether or not Ronnie's used it.
Chris goes, I haven't received shit yet.
Well, Chris, your shit is down in Daytona, Florida.
I have it. Ronnie sent it to me because he wanted to save on postage because he was sending me stuff. So he figures you're coming to see me, so you'll be able to take it when you get here. That's Ronnie's way of shipping it to Chris.
Chris, you don't better to believe either of these stories.
No, they're true.
You know what? It's a win-win situation. You have to go to Florida to pick up your gifts. I mean, oh darn!
Wait a minute, Bruce has
Here's the way this is going to go. At the end of the year, everybody's going to be scratching their head, and they're going to put Kyle up here one night by himself, and he's going to say, "Everybody's got Alzheimer's but me."
Well, by the time he reaches our age, Jesus Christ, we'll almost all be dead.
I probably will be running the show by myself.
So Bruce says this: I should take a picture without a shirt on, and maybe Ronnie will send it.
You know what? Right. We'll send it to make sure you don't take your shirt off.
I'll make you one right now, just so you don't do that.
Chris, I thought you were going to go down to see Frank, with the new things happening. So I figured, you guys could celebrate together. So my bad, but it's in good hands. It's now on Frank's dining room table. So it's getting closer. It's on the East Coast, Chris.
And Lucy's getting pissed because it's taking up space in their house.
Yeah, Chris, it's not USPS's fault this time.
Yeah. No,
it's RFPP's fault. Trust me.
Oh. It's inside the shelf of the Murphy bed. So next time he opens up the bed, the gift.
What a beautiful surprise!
Oh, yeah,
isn't that beautiful, Frank? You think of everything.
Hey, instead of the little mints on the pillow, Frank's just got his gifts there.
Oh, Bill, man, it's been such a pleasure.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
Well, it's better than the condom that he leaves for everybody
else.
Oh,
Oh, no. Away my secret.
It's with the extra tip. I had ribs on it. I know.
Is that why the sheets are so stiff?
Only when Frank has to do the laundry.
I use extra starch.
Kyle, I didn't know you were a Navy vet.
His socks are still standing up to him, saying, "Hello, my friends."
We give new meaning. We give new meaning.
Socks are Army. Sheets are Navy. Socks are Army.
Well, he wasn't either. So
we give new meaning to hot racking it.
I bet you do. God bless you.
Jeez.
Hey, Bill, are you going to be at PCA this year?
What's that?
Are you going to come to Las Vegas?
Yeah, you're going to be at PCA?
It's our hope. It's our hope to do so, yes.
Awesome. Well, we hope that you're there because the 4 schmucks and chooches will be there.
the one schmuck will be there, and the 3 other guys will be there too.
I know. Me and the other 3 will be.
Hey, look, let me put it this way: the schmuck has a seat at my booth.
Hey, all right.
All right.
The rest of you have to stand outside.
That's it. That's okay. Listen,
we'll have to go to Fort Worth and hang out.
Yes. Definitely.
Our trip to Texas, whenever that will be.
We'll get there.
We'll get there and hang out for sure.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Bill, it's been an honor,
this has been
a
awesome.
pleasure. Thank you so much. We all wish you well. Well, we know this product's going to move, so we know you're going to do really well with this. It's a fantastic idea. Like I said, everybody on the show, I'm pretty much sure that they're going to be ordering.
Bruce Stark, I have to put this up. Bruce Stark is hysterical. Don't get the condom too close to the Nubber.
Hey, Bruce, I'm not making you one now. Screw that. Bruce, I have screenshotted your name. I don't care what you ordered from me. I'm not making it.
Listen, make one and then put a bag over it.
Bruce is going to be added to my website and be blocked.
All right, baby.
I'm going to kick his stuff straight over to QVC.
Hey, you remember back in the old days when they used to put the bad checks on the cashiers at the grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's Bruce's picture on the website. We don't sell to this guy.
With the no shirt. Make sure you put the one with no shirt on.
No.
We want him to get business. We
Yeah,
don't want him to scare him away.
No, I'm not putting that picture on my website. That's rude.
Oh, my God. You have to get a laugh somewhere. Bruce is definitely laughing.
That'll be a lawsuit expecting me to fill in for their abdominal problems.
He's a pastor. He will take care of you.
Look at how far I took this.
Oh, yeah. He's got it.
You got me beat, but you're a vacuum, Frank. You started before me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
By the end of the show, maybe the after party, we can get that show, and we'll show Bill what we can do.
Wow.
Whoa,
Anyway.
easy now. I didn't know. I'm out.
All right. Anyway,
if.
everybody, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on and supporting the show. We appreciate all our viewers, and we'll be back next Tuesday night for an exciting show. That's our pairing show.
The whiskey pairing.
So, Joe, I don't know what happened to Joey tonight. He didn't give us any true chances, so he probably passed out after all those donuts and 10
or
bottles
he
of
was
bourbon.
directing traffic and got hit. Hopefully,
Maybe he's trying to, maybe he's looking at Benny Hill reruns so he can really do out there.
Hey, there ain't no problem with Benny Hill.
Yeah,
no, he's my man.
No.
He is good. He's good.
I got through puberty on Benny Hill.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm not going there. So anyway.
We can end the show with
Anyway, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Keep it light and smoking right to the nub.
There you go.
Everybody be blessed and have a wonderful week.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Stay on if you want. We got more laughs
Absolutely.
coming. Frank, take it away.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but it ain't my last. This world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful.